So this should only take a second. Up until yesterday, I did not know how to set up a recording in our Adobe Connect room, and thanks to Ben yesterday, and actually Diane reminded me to do this. She sent an email as well of just some of the settings we have to set up. Relatively easy, but you just want to make sure you prep the room properly before you go. And there's a couple things here. Just setting up the room. You can see that there's a couple templates on the right hand side here. You can also create your own if you want. We've got one where we're just sharing a desktop is basically what we're doing. You can do things like have the presenter upload PowerPoint files to have them step through and all that fancy stuff. But really, in our case for yesterday, for the partner meeting, we just wanted him to be able to share his desktop. So there is some prep work, obviously. If you're going to have somebody else present, you want to make sure that they turn everything off and whatnot. We had issues with that yesterday. But basically what you're doing, and you're coming into Adobe Connect, is you're setting up your room. And what you want to do is you want to start the meeting audio. And you want these settings here, using computers, using the phone. You do not want to enable the microphone rights for participants. And then you can just click start. And that should connect you into the bridge in terms of how the room was actually set up. So, within the web interface for the room, within Adobe Connect, you can set up those details. But once you start that, then it's as simple as going to meeting and record your meeting. And that's it. And it'll record, it'll capture everything that's, for me, on the left-hand side here. If I wanted these other pods to come in, I could drag them over to the left-hand side. And then you're able to go and edit your recording, crop things. It's not as fancy as most post-production tools, but it's relatively easy. But I'll leave it at that for now. This was just really just to show you how to set up the Adobe Connect room to record.